Maybe Sasana is actually like a spectral elk or something. We'll find that out later.
Sasana.
Sasana Tabas.
Did you become a samurai?
Sana is also Asian.
Yeah, she's super Asian.
Bro, this music is like getting me.
Are you
like,
listening into my
I think so. I'm listening to like
Liquid Truth?
yeah, Liquid Truth.
I changed it up to a town. Here's where it gets hard is we have one person attacking and one person like in a city. So I'm just doing city or town. And
No, just change it based on the mood, bro.
Dude, I'm on a total. I just like play whatever I see you're playing, and then you change it so many times that I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just like still on the same playlist.
it's just like whatever.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
just like any of this music puts you in the mood. Okay,
Kyle,
so
I've heard like next to nothing from you, man. How you doing?
Good. Sorry, I was getting the
You
stream.
like all set up and stuff?
Yeah, I was getting the stream set up for tonight.
nice.
Real quick, did anybody watch it last week?
Yes.
What did you think of
I
the
watched
music
part of it.
volume?
The music volume?
Yeah,
Was it lower than last time?
it was actually higher.
Either way, it was a good balance. That's what I wanted to say.
Next time you lead with that.
Did
I
you
loved
add
that it was
stuff?
lower
You
than
added
last
like
time. Oh, it was actually higher.
you added something to like information about each of us, right?
Yeah, I added like
Yeah.
your level and your
And class and race.
and your
And race,
specialty.
that's right.
I think too.
Super cool. And specialty, yeah, subclass and stuff. That's awesome. One of these days I'll get myself a nice robe and I'll look the part of a DM. But that is not this
Master
day.
of worlds. Oh, sorry, destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
Do you have like a wish list? Like
Check. Okay.
No, I'm not sending you my
Rolling.
wish list.
rolling.
Okay. We start off with Morthos and Glen Ellis hauling away 3 halflings. One
They're
of
not
whom
hauling. They're running on their own.
running on their own. That's what I mean. Just like hauling butt away from the auction block.
Oh, no.
Denric is hauling butt. Since we're recording.
Now, when we say halfling, are they like? Is this like Hobbit height or like Lalafell? What are we working with here?
Hobbit height.
Hobbit height.
But like a Hobbit height is probably about Lalafell height. Like it looks
In my
like a
mind,
kid.
Lalafells are like freaking 3 feet tall.
Now,
Yeah,
are we talking
3 to 4 feet.
general
That's what-
Shire Hobbit, or are we talking Hobbiton Hobbit?
We're talking like 3 to 4 feet. Like if you were to look at the back of this, you'd think it's a kid. But you see their face.
Are these
and
like
realize
brandy
this
book,
is-
brandy
this is like-
books, or
Yeah. Or tooks.
Denric
Or
is
tooks.
yes, they're tooks.
What's the temperament? What's the temperament? Is it more of a took temperament?
Full of a took.
now are they actually hobbits, or did they use minoxidil on their feet?
Is it a Baggins? Oh my gosh.
Also, it's minoxidil. Don't knock it.
Bro, I don't know.
For those
It's
of you
cheap
watching
Rogaine,
the
that's what I
stream
call it.
in the future, distant future, we're not going to explain that.
Denric is slowly descending because his time is up on his wingwear armor.
Oh, dang it!
Why is it slowly?
It's not like an immediate like. Kaboom. Well, I'm assuming he's like realizing his time is coming up and he's like descending.
Okay.
But if he
Well,
wants to
that's a
stay at
strong
30
assumption.
feet and fall to the ground, be my guess.
Can I do an athletics check to fall but like land cool, like like somersault, like
falling with style? What's it called?
yeah,
Yeah.
But like, let me not fall from 30 feet. Let me like go to like 15 feet.
I'm just mean
and
you're like
then
you're
free
talking
fall.
about like a parkour fall where you like you do a cool flip and then like
yeah,
land
yeah,
real
yeah.
hard.
Parkour!
Yeah.
Yeah, do a nice athletics check and see what the townspeople think of your falling abilities.
Go ahead, throw yourself off the temple.
13.
You do like a nice like land on the ground like one hand and one knee. Flips or anything like that.
So okay, so it's more of like
But
it's more of like
it's
a
decently-
Superman landing or something.
Yeah.
Like a
That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's still pretty impressive. And
Gotcha.
people were terrified of the fireballs. They thought you were attacking. They still do. By the way, there's no like guards per se, but people are pretty angry that you've caused this disturbance in the auction.
Everyone, I'm sorry. I was just intending to entertain, to perform. You know, I was trying to just raise some money. You know, baby needs a new pair of shoes, as they say.
We're bouncing, bro.
So, hey, thank you so much for coming out, everybody. It was great. to see
Morthos,
you all.
I remember. I thought
Yeah.
that I had grabbed Glenn Ellis by like the back of his collar and was dragging him as his feet were floating a couple feet off the ground.
That's true. That did happen because the guards were shot at me with crossbows.
But I told him to like play
Right.
along. I was treating him
Right.
like I was super angry, but I was saying
Yes,
play
I
along.
forgot about that. Yes.
You meant Daenerys, but that's okay.
Daenerys, yeah. Daenerys.
You're right.
That's what was happening. So he landed nice and cool, but he's still talking on the way
I
out.
landed nice and cool, and then Morthos grabbed me and is dragging me away. Blah, blah, blah.
But it's hilarious because your feet are floating off of the ground.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not like a.
So-
like a
Eventually, you do see the two like they're not real guards, but they're just like wood elf, like defending the auction type deal. Like they were shooting the crossbows at Denric, and they eventually turned their bows towards you, still at you, Denric, and towards you, Morthos. They don't see Glen Elf because he's invisible. But they're just
not
happy
invisible.
with you. Weren't you?
No.
no, just
You
the
made them
halflings.
invisible.
Yeah, correct.
Just the halflings are invisible, so they don't suspect you about anything.
Yeah.
Because they didn't notice you doing anything. They were too.
They're
distracted,
they're only mad because Denric was shooting fireballs off.
Which is
That's-
legitimate. So.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
which is
exactly
understandable.
what's happening.
It was straight up in the air, and we weren't indoors.
So,
So-
shooting like guns in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
No one would flip out.
If you had a backpack down on the ground, open,
Yeah.
a clear symbol of like, hey, throw change in here if you're impressed.
Listen. If you went in
I've never
to the
seen a
inner
street
scene
performer
of
do
a
that.
people who have been oppressed and treated poorly by humans, and then you as a human went levitated above them and started shooting off fireballs, I wouldn't freak out.
Thank you.
That's sarcasm.
So this
A
sounds
little sarcasm.
would.
cadence.
I would try to kill you.
Denny just
Anyway.
craves everyone's approval
So
so
the
much
two
that he took that
crossbowmen
as a
are going
genuine,
to-
like, oh, okay. Awesome, thanks. You're on my side.
Morthos is temporarily blinded because her eyes roll so far back.
Daddy's like, I knew Morthos would come around eventually.
So the crossbowmen are gonna point their bows at you. They're not gonna shoot because they're mostly like intrigued about you, Morthos, that you're like dragging this, like the nuisance away. They like think you're just helping. So they're like not quite sure what to do yet. So they're not gonna shoot. So it's up to you guys about what you're gonna do.
Well, so hold on. So last week, what happened was they shot at me.
They were shooting at you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I came down. They were going to continue to shoot, but Morthos was like, "Hey, wait,
Yeah.
stop. I'll take him out of here. It's okay." Blah blah blah. And then
Yeah.
it's not like they were just then leaving.
Yeah. No, they weren't leaving, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
not shooting.
We were. I thought at the end of the episode, we basically almost for some reason I thought we had already gotten out of the inner part. You know where the guards were that we had to originally go through?
Right.
I thought we had already gotten past that, but maybe not.
Right.
If not,
You were
I'm
going that
saying-
way.
we were heading straight out, just
Okay.
the shortest route. Like, hey, let's get this troublemaker out of here. Sorry to bother you, and just trying to get out as fast as
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that's
Actually,
happening.
I think what he said at the end was that we were outside of town with the halflings in our custody, and then you were going to give out XP, and then we stopped. No, I'm serious.
Yeah,
Are you serious? Okay. I did give out XP, did I not?
No,
No.
you did.
I thought,
I thought you did.
I
Yeah,
I
didn't,
definitely did.
I didn't
Yeah.
get any.
Everybody
What are you
should
at?
be
You should be at 33.
I definitely did because I remember
Okay.
Yeah,
helping Denric give his out.
I
Are you
do
at
remember you.
3350, homie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that
straight.
doesn't really prove the point, because if he didn't do it last week, we would still all be at 3350.
We
Oh,
he did
yeah.
though. I do remember he
I
did.
remember.
But
but
I
yes,
also
you're right.
remember-
You did make it
also-
out of the gate.
Yeah,
You
we
did
can
make
check
it out
the
of the gate.
tape. We
Yeah,
can
I know,
check
that's-
the
that's a
replay.
nice thing
Ooh,
about
good
the recording.
point.
Yeah, you did make it out of the
Let's
gate.
settle this right now.
I did give XP though.
I'm going to the video.
Denrick was like 3050. I was like, no, he had 3500. I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's 3050.
Yeah, and then I put it in right, and I was like, wait, that's so much less than what I had before. What the heck?
So, if that's the case, then you are outside the gate with 3 invisible halflings, and your whole party's together.
Yeah. I thought
Yes.
that's where we had landed, but
Sure, we could say that.
We did get XP. It's on the video. Just FYI.
hooray!
Well, bam. Okay, good. 3350. Is that what it is?
Because we had 3050 and then we got 300, so we went to 3350.
There it is.
And Brandon had the mistype where he thought we were getting 3850, but then you were like, no, it's
It's a really.
I literally just watched the whole
really-
conversation. So
Nice, nice.
It's almost as much XP to get to the next level as we've earned this entire campaign.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot
so
of
Zach,
Yeah.
you gotta start picking up the pace, bro.
Zach has to pick up the pace.
You guys gotta stop taking unnecessary actions and unnecessary checks. We're just trying to walk. We
Listen,
just
if we
finally
were-
arrived at the point that we started at. It's taken us half an hour to get there.
I mean, we did just rescue 3 slaves, so
Yeah.
Denrick really wanted to relive the glory of his.
It was really cool, guys.
If we get to level 6 in a year, that's pretty good.
Ew. No, we got level 6 to a year.
Ew.
we're rotating.
We need
This
to
ain't
get
no
like 2
Final
weeks.
Fantasy where you're getting like 14 levels a day.
Everybody get the computer to your left if we're taking.
Look, man.
If we're doing
Okay,
level 16.
So what are you guys gonna do with
what we
these
need
halflings?
is just a really big like war or battle we can take place in.
and just
We could
get
be killing dudes like every day.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, we need like an
Guys,
XP buff holiday
New
event.
plan. We try to start a war.
all of our natures are changing right now.
Yeah, all right now, all of your alignments are different.
Hey,
Well, I do
nobody
have
said it would be an unjust war.
True.
Oh crap! All right.
Okay, you have these halflings. They're invisible. You're outside the gate, the inner city gate where the wood elves reside. What do you do?
We're Cade's sister. That's what we were doing. We're looking for Cade's
Yeah,
sister.
we were asking about her for the halflings from
Yes.
one
So,
of them that I talked to
alright.
in her mind.
Is it safe? Does it seem like it would be safe to make them uninvisible? Make them visible? I guess that's the word.
I'm
No.
gonna keep them invisible until they can escape because it lasts for an hour, so that should give
It's
them
an hour.
a head start.
Yeah.
Uninvisible.
I have an anti-uninvisible spell, otherwise it's an invisible spell.
Okay, so
Then you need a D. Then you need
I
a
was
D
gonna say
anti-uninvisible
negation.
spell.
an
Well, I'll say-
anti-uninvisible negation spell.
D anti-uninvisible.
D anti-uninvisible negation spell.
so I'm
There we go.
gonna, so I'm
This
gonna
is making for great content, everyone.
So I'm gonna say,
Beautiful.
so I'm gonna walk over to Morthos. All right, I'm gonna say, Morthos. I appear to not have that much luck with any person in this entire town due to a vile prejudice against the human race. So,
Sound like
He did say, dude.
why don't you try to talk to these halflings here and see if they have any information on the whereabouts of Cade's sister or any leads, that they might have, anything like that before we let them go.
Okay. All right. So I just kneel down
Well, you can't see him,
on my
so
knee.
you're just gonna have to talk to the air.
Yes, that's what I'm going. And I say,
Sorry.
"What are their names? Do we remember their names?"
I don't think they told us their names.
None of you didn't get any names.
Okay. I say, friends, we have freed you. Granted, you are still invisible, but that will wear off. We have freed you from this slavery. Now, will you uphold your end of the deal and tell us what you know of Cade's sister and all of the other details and information that Deneric just whispered in my ear that I can't remember?
So you hear like a faint voice reply back to you, and it says, "I don't know any Cade. that you speak of?
Well, there's two of you, right?
There's 3.
There's 3 of you, right?
Wait, was his name Cade? Bogsworth. Name Bogsworth.
Bogsworth. Oh, Bogsworth. Yes. I think it's his sister who lives up here with us.
What can you tell us about her? Where might she be? Where might we find her? We mean her
Cora.
no harm.
Cora. Yes, her name's Cora. She actually my master, my old master. She's with him.
And is
Where-
she there willingly or against her will?
None of us are here willingly. They turned on us.
What do you mean they turned on you?
The Wood Elves, they were kind to us. They let us have land here. They let us have shops, but they turned recently. Something changed.
Do you think they tricked you, or their kindness was genuine and they are under some kind of spell or threat?
I think they just realized that we would be more use if we didn't have to. If we didn't cost them anything. You see, we're good workers, and they realize that. I think they just enslaved us, all of us.
I kind of look back over my shoulder to Deneric and I say, Denny, I think we have a lead on Cade's sister, and I might be compelled to ruthlessly murder some wood elves. And I'm going to say that's a win-win.
Can I ask you a question, Bill?
I'm gonna say no because I'm also an elf, and I don't agree with treating my cousins that way.
Well, your cousins are kind of being tools. Not saying that we should ruthlessly murder them, but we should definitely do something.
Oh, I will give them a chance. I'm just saying, like,
Wait, what are we talking
I'm
about?
not going to cry.
Here's what I'll say:
You're
if
talking
they
about
start,
all the Wood
I
Elves?
couldn't hear my wife was talking to me.
if they start swinging at us, you have my sword.
Listen, we need not
And my
cross
eyes.
all of these various bridges right now, my friends. I'm just simply saying that I'm excited that my bloodlust might be fulfilled by dispensing some justice. Borum, Jake, what were you saying? This was OOC, right? Because you said Bill,
Yeah,
and
I was
you're in a
asking-
different.
and I'm in a different part of the world or something.
Yeah.
So I was asking, can you remind me like your, I don't know if the word is like allegiance or
Alignment.
alignment. You know, like lawful evil or whatever. Like,
I'm
would you be
chaotic
using
good.
this?
Chaotic good.
Right. So
Yeah.
you have your own sense of morality and abide by it strictly. You
Yeah,
don't care
not-
about other people's morality or sense of good.
Here's what I will say. These are my personality traits. I feel tremendous empathy for all who suffer. Ideals, free
Okay.
thinking.
Got it.
Yeah, it's
Chaotic.
more like you want to achieve good, but you don't care about the
At all
rules.
costs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And not even
Here's
at all
literally
costs. I'm
what
also
happened-
pragmatic, but like that empathy for those who suffer. And because of my background as a tiefling and having been subjected to like prejudice and suffering and
Okay, right up
You-
until that
you
part.
get it.
Everything before what you said about the tiefling thing, I was like, this lines up so well with Bill. I'm wondering if Bill is saying this because he's Bill, or is he acting?
no,
a
no,
character?
to make this
You have a
much
very-
easier and
You
to
have a
make
very
this
strong
much-
sense of justice, personally. You do. So
listen, to make this simple, what I did was I created a that is how I would act if I had no like had not to worry about like being thrown in jail or any of the other consequences.
okay, smart.
But it is true to it is true to Morthos' character. Yeah.
Okay.
It isn't that it's not a wanton. It's like here's the thing, like my flaws is I harbor dark bloodthirsty thoughts that my isolation and meditation failed to quell. So there still is this like inner
Well, what about Morthos?
rage. Yeah, that's oh, let me get to that. Touche.
Oh,
But
too
that's,
quick.
um,
Too quick.
That was good. That was so good.
Too real.
But that's where that's where I come from with like it's like I have this almost like this hunger deep within to just wreak havoc on people, but I have like worked to focus that rage in just onto those that I see like perpetuating injustice. So, it's not like I can't be talked down. It's not like I don't have rage as like a feature or something like you do. Like I'm not that feature set, but I definitely
Low grade. It's there always.
Yeah, and so like anytime there's like an outlet, it's a little bit of like, oh, this is actually kind of exciting. Like,
Cool.
please,
You get to turn on the faucet.
Yes, but I also have incredibly high charisma. So, I'm not
Kinda
always
like,
trying to fight is my point.
Kind of like Dexter.
Oh.
I'm going to sit here. I'm going to say I'm surprised to hear Brandon drop it. I'm surprised every week by something Brandon says. And for him to make a Dexter reference is very surprising to me. I haven't watched
There you
Dexter.
So with that,
Nor
let's
do
move
I.
to the giant elks. Let's get some Borum action and some Alcoon action in here.
Okay, so hold on.
Maybe,
so
maybe,
I
hey,
need to,
sorry.
I need to
Maybe,
have a conversation.
maybe that's the fictional rationale for my high charisma is it's used to talk myself out of prison after I just absolutely
There you go.
like slay.
hmm
So
Okay.
I need to talk to Morthos and Glenn Ellis. So I'm going to do that in the chat while
Go ahead, that's
you
fine, I'll
guys
read it.
are jumping to your thing.
That's cool.
Cool.
Here.
So we got some
Can we-
giant elk coming at us.
Sorry, real quick. I just want to make sure we got the details on where, what was her name again?
Cora,
Brenda.
Cora, like the master. What's the name of the master?
Karen.
you didn't get the master name, but
Okay, Karen.
you can get that when we come back.
I asked. Did I think you? I think you just forgot. To
Oh,
tell
you
me.
did ask it. Okay.
No, I did.
Oh,
I
you
was just
didn't?
being
Okay, I
stupid.
didn't remember if you didn't.
It's stupid. If we're gonna have a chance to ask it, it's fine.
You will. Yeah, you will. All right, let's move to the elks. So one of the elks charged at the human who was shooting at it. He's going to continue charging and ram into the human and knock him back a couple feet onto the ground. And you guys were close by watching, and the elves were kind of further back because they didn't want any part of this.
Okay, I have
So
a
that's where we're at.
landscape question.
Yep.
Or geography of the battle here. You
Yep.
had mentioned this weird thing about how both of them seemed to react at the same time. There was like some paralleling.
They were like linked somehow.
Yeah. Like, yes. Okay. Can you just remind me what that moment was? I can't remember if the one felt the
remember
pain of the other one.
Oh, right. Basically that's what it was. Like, when the one got shot with an arrow, the other one kind of like
Reacted to?
reacted also, almost as if it had also been hit, but you don't get the sense that it's like taking physical damage from it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how close are we to these, the humans and the one elk? Because the other one isn't attacking? I'm asking.
So I think you're right next to the humans.
Okay.
I don't know if Alcoon, if you were further back, I don't know. I think
So
you
in
came
my
up front.
mind,
Yeah.
I would be. I'm imagining there's a tree line of some sort that I crept up to initially to get eyes, and
Yeah.
then the humans were in that same tree line. This is
Yes,
just how I'm
shooting
imagining
at it.
shooting, yes. But then
Yeah.
just before, or maybe as the same time they shot, I tried to jump out to warn and was slightly unsuccessful, mostly unsuccessful.
Yeah, pretty much.
So then I'm imagining I'm actually further past the tree line than the humans.
Okay.
So if Elk is charging the humans, he would either be charging just past me, probably.
Yeah, that's probably what it would be. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not so much a tree line, but it's all forest. So they're
Sure.
yeah. So there's gonna be like
Clearing maybe or
Sure,
tops of trees
perfect.
or whatever.
Yeah, perfect. So that's where we're at. Let's roll initiatives. Well, I don't know. Are you guys going to attack? Like, what are you going to do? So, I mean, let's leave it up to you.
I mean, my
The-
plan was to sort of let it play out. Like, I
Okay.
tried to convince them not to hunt and told them, feel like I made it pretty clear that I wasn't going to hunt these things.
Okay.
So,
I'm in the same boat.
and at
Same
the same
boat.
time, like my Alcoon would be like, hey, like, I don't think this is a good idea, but I respect your decision to hunt nature. And if nature wins, so be it. And if you win,
Okay.
so, like, that
Okay,
kind of-
so that being the case, this elk, the one that is charging, is going to knock the humans on the ground and the one human who shot at it. And it's basically going to continue to, like, pummel it on the ground, like, you know, like a giant elk would do with, like,
Its hooves. Just kind of like keep going at it.
and the other one is, yeah, go ahead, Born.
Is Zach kind of clicking in and out for anybody else?
Yeah, well, you got a little fuzzy, not fuzzy, but
Like
I don't know if
bandwidth
it was
issues.
Wi-Fi. It might have been your Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
signal
and
that's there.
it sounds like it's coming through the other mic.
Yeah.
So it might have been your Wi-Fi signal, not your actual microphone. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Okay, well, is it better now?
Yeah,
It
you
is.
sound good.
Okay, so I was saying, the one elk who was charging is gonna like charge into the one human who shot at it, and just continue to like basically pummel it into the ground with its hooves, like just kind of like gonna keep going, just like just keep going at it. The other human who's nearby is gonna like draw its sword now that it's close enough to like melee attack, and just gonna start slashing at it.
Okay. Can I? Okay. That said, can we do something? Because I want to get that other guy to
Absolutely.
calm down. Whether I don't want to attack him. I want to grapple with him, and I have
Okay.
something that's special with that.
You're grappling with the elk.
With the elk.
No. With the guy who's slashing the elk.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to like get him to the place where I can tie him up or something. The other
So
dude,
you don't
sounds
want him
like-
to attack the elk, basically.
Correct. I would
Gotcha.
like to grapple him to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you
So
said you have a.
do we have to? Did you say
We
roll
can-
for initiative?
We can roll initiative, so it's because that technically is an attack against the human, even though you're not going to do damage.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get the sense that like once this elk either like destroys this human or feels that it's not gonna get back up, he'll probably turn on you.
Okay.
So let's roll initiatives and then you
On both of us.
can, not you, Alkun, because he's past you, but Borm is right up with these humans, so he's just assuming like anyone in this like area is a threat.
Before, so something I was gonna say before the other guy started attacking was to Alkun that we should get that arrow out of the elk. As soon as, do you have like a healing something? Do you have anything like that?
I have a healing potion.
I don't know if you want to use that on an animal.
I wouldn't mind. Zach,
That's
are
sweet.
these wild creatures or are they sentient?
Sentient creatures.
So if they turn on us, it's not because it's the choice they're making. Like just
Exactly.
like any character in the game might make a choice.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
because if it was like a wild creature, I can communicate with them and basically.
Cool.
Yeah. No, you don't. Yeah. You get the sense that like they're a little more sentient than like it's just a wild deer or something like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, let's
Okay.
roll initiatives.
Yeah. 19.
I rolled a 19 as well, but that's actually going to be more than 19 for me.
Oh, right.
22.
Mine's a 20.
Okay.
So do you just add your initiative, Collins? Brandon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, neither of those work. Yeah. Okay.
Collins? What? Oh yeah.
Brandon
good
Collins.
point. Collins work.
Alkun.
There you go.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so up first we have Alkun, so it's your choice what each you want to do. You can attack, you can stop the human, you can do nothing. It's up to you.
No, so would you? Well, so here's a question then. So,
Mm-hmm.
are you gonna allow my animal communication to still work or no?
I
Since
will.
they're Not
I
beasts.
will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my turn to semi-communicate. What I'm trying to figure out is like, so I'm just looking at my thing here. Like I can read its basic mood and intent. I can learn its emotional state, whether it's affected by magic of any sort, short-term needs, actions I can take to persuade it not to attack. So I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Like, hey, chill, relax. What do you like? We're here to help. We're not going to attack you. And like, what
Okay.
kind of vibe am I getting?
So you're getting the vibe that just pure anger, almost like protective anger. This is the one that was hit, but it's kind of like in a protective stance against like the one that is further behind. That's kind of like staying back, and it's just angry at this human, and it just wants to basically like continue pummeling this thing into the ground.
I'm going to try to communicate. I'm using this my whole turn. I'm not moving
Yeah,
or attacking
sure.
or anything. I'm trying to communicate like, stop. You've done enough. Just, you're safe. We'll do our best to protect you if you want to just leave. Like, that's what I'm trying to communicate. But if
You get
not, I
this-
mean,
You get the sense that it's understanding you, and like it knows that you are the one like behind it and the one speaking to it. But at the same time, like the immense anger inside of it is just like compelling it to just keep going at this human who shot at them.
Fair enough. All right, that's my turn.
Cool. Borm, you're
Actually,
up.
you know what? Let me just make sure there's not like a preparatory. Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Cool. Borm, you're up.
Yes. Okay. So I go into a rage that's more reflexive. Oh, okay. The music. Got it. Okay. What the heck is at the door? All I hear is drums. Okay.
So you rage mode?
I'm in rage mode. I don't want to kill the guy because I'm afraid of what the wood elves might try to do. Plus, we're trying to. I can't remember why we're trying to befriend these people, but we're doing some of that for some reason. So I want to just grapple this guy down. I want to like get to the place where I tie him up. Yeah.
All right, so let's roll grapple. So strength is strength against the man who has his weapon drawn. Ooh. Ooh. We have. Okay. He rolled a 16.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you grapple him, no problem. That's gonna be your action. So you have him grappled.
Yeah, I want to get it to the place where I can rope him up.
Okay.
I have rope so I can tie him.
Yeah, so I'm
care.
gonna say you.
I don't know if
Go
we're
ahead.
close to the tree line anymore. If I can get him.
Yeah, it's all trees. Yeah, it's
Okay,
trees
I
all
want to
around you.
I want to grab. Is that two different things? Grapple and then tie him to a tree.
Yeah, it would be your next turn. You can start to like time up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then how about this? Can I grapple him and then like yell to Alcoon to
That you
let
can.
Alcoon talk to him?
Yeah,
Next
definitely.
round, whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
What are you saying? Talking.
Just hold on. What would I say? What would I say? What would Borm say?
Putting you on the spot here.
Yeah. This turtle's getting hungry, I see, and I got you by the arms.
Got your arms.
I
I got you right by the arms.
Okay, you yell that out loud.
Thanks. Yeah, I rolled a 1 for my speech here, but
Okay, so up next is the elk's turn. He's going to continue to pummel this guy into the ground. And he's basically so big where like this dude on the ground has no chance. He's just going to continue to get pummeled. After that, it is that human's turn that you've just grappled. So he still has his weapon drawn. I'm going to give him a chance to try and just like force him off of you. With another strength check, just basically just try and like push you off.
okay.
So let's do another strength v strength.
So is that technically a saving throw? What is that for me?
Right now,
Yeah, or is this a strength check?
strength check, yeah, because you're grappled. So just roll and add your strength modifier. He rolled 17.
16.
Okay, so he does push you off, and just enough to where he's able to like get his sword out in front of you and like properly like try and fight you. But he doesn't have enough to like actually attack or swing or anything like that. And with that, let's move to the other group.
We're ready. First, we'd like to talk to the halflings again, and basically we just want to ask them like, hey, do you have family? Or like, we kind of want to find out if they can take care of themselves if we set them free. Like, we'll tell them like, hey, we want to set you guys free, but we want to make sure you'll be okay on your own, kind of thing.
Okay, you hear the voice again, and now it's out loud. Everyone can hear it. She's not like messaging you. You hear her say, "Well, it's just me. The other two ran off. I'm not sure where they went. I'm sure they'll be okay. Hey, I've been a slave for But now that I'm outside of the inner district, I think I should be able to make it on my own.
Okay. Peace be to you.
Do you need any other
Remember
information?
the
I
name
mean, you,
Glenelg.
you've helped me
yes,
so
yes,
much.
yes. Yes. What is Cora's master's name, and where might we find them in town?
Oh, my old master. Yes. His name's Ellenthil. Ellenthil Rivermeyer. He's a wood elf, and he's actually not in town. He's just outside. He's well respected within the wood elf community. You'll find that out rather quickly.
You said respected.
Yes. Well
Tell
respected.
us, do you know, could you give an assessment of his security, the hardiness of his compound, what account of weapons and types and varieties?
Oh, no weapons, nothing like that. He's just he's a researcher. You see, he looks into
That's all we needed to know.
scientific
Thank
things
you
that I
very
can't
much.
seem to understand.
Have
That's why he let me go. I think I was just too stupid to understand what he was.
Wait. He let you go, but then how were you being sold? He let you go. He sold you?
Yeah,
he let you go-
precisely. It's
So he was still selling you.
oh, of course.
So he's
none
still
of the wood
a
elves do anything
filthy-
without gold.
He's a filthy, just worm brother.
River Myers River is
I
about to
would say
run
that's
red with blood.
an accurate description. But please don't let anything happen to Cora. She's a
Oh,
good,
no.
a good halfling. She's been great. I don't know how she's held up all these years, but please help her and please help her.
We might. We'll see.
We will attempt to help her.
Friends, as you go on your way, remember that it
Other
was a
two
human that helped
Friend.
save you.
Friend.
As you go on your
Just
way,
one.
remember that it was a human that helped in your
Oh.
rescue.
We love humans, us halflings. We're
Okay, sorry.
Big
I just
fans.
felt like I needed to
Listen,
say that because
he
everyone
was-
hates humans here.
Feeling a little persecuted at the moment.
He was floating above the entire square, shooting fireballs
yeah,
at the time.
I saw that behind me as I was running away. Terrifying. Really.
Are you?
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so
you
you have
better,
somewhere
you better
to
watch
go.
your back there. I think I'll be okay. How long does this last? Can I leave the city? You think in time and kind of get out of here, or will it last? Will it be short?
Yeah, Dumbledore over here said that you had about an hour.
An hour. Oh, okay. And she says, I really must be getting off. Thank you once again. I wish there was some other way I could repay you, but the information is all I have.
I don't look
And thank
anything
you-
like
thank you
Dumbledore,
for
just
the-
record.
Thank you for the detailed map. Thank you for the detailed map of exactly how to get to Ellenthil's
She basically
place
told you
from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pretty
Okay,
much
I just
said
want to
that.
say, thank you. I appreciate
And thank you for the blueprints to his house.
I'm glad. I'm thankful that we're not
Ooh,
going to have
that's
to
a
ask
good
any
idea, though, really.
NPCs where
Are there-
we're going or anything like that.
Are there any like special entrances or like, getaways or anything like that like a servant might know?
Are you actually asking her that?
Yeah.
No,
She
it's
says,
all in the map with all the details that she gave
She
us.
says, well, there was this one room that he always kept hidden. We weren't allowed in there. He did most of his studies in there. You'll know it. It's pretty. The door is pretty exquisite, but we weren't allowed in. I can only guess what was happening behind that door.
We'll find out and let you know. All right. Have a great day. Be well.
I gotta use the bathroom. So talk amongst
Okay.
yourselves. Sorry.
Same.
Okay.
Are you able to, Tyler? Are you able to? How far can you message someone? Like, could you message Borum and Alcoon?
No, I have to be able
Do you have
to
your familiar?
see them.
Could your
Yeah.
familiar?
You could send your familiar to us with a message.
True. We haven't
Here's what I'm
brought
getting.
it up in a while, but it never died, so yeah, theoretically I still have it.
Can't you put
I-
it in like a pocket dimension or something to store it?
I guess I just assumed it's been with me this whole time, and I just haven't
Hmm.
used it for anything.
I'm just. My suggestion is, if we're able to, if there's a means to get a message to Alcoon and Borum that just says, it's just like a quick summary, like We found Cade's sister. She's with a guy named Alan Phil Rivermeyer. Here's where his house, like some basic instruction on how to get there. We're headed there now. Or something like that. Some type of message to where that whenever they're done with what they're doing, they'll know where to head to meet up with us.
Yeah, I think we can. Although, is it a real animal? Now I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a hawk.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if it's like an astral being or something like that.
Well, why? What's the problem?
Well, it wouldn't if it's an astral. If it's like an astral
It
being,
wouldn't be able to like carry anything.
I thought you literally.
I don't know.
I thought it
Mage
said
hand.
somewhere you could deliver messages.
Why can't I think of the name of Harry Potter's
Hedwig.
Hedwig?
Hedwig.
Hedwig?
Hedwig.
Hedwig. Hedwig. Yeah. Chloe has this Hedwig backpack. It's just a giant white owl.
Yeah, as an action,
A
you can
spirit.
temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it waits your summons.
Yeah, but it says it's a spirit.
What? Bro, your beard's coming in already.
Well, it does say it can take other actions as normal. So.
Yeah.
You know, joke's on you guys because I'm going to tell you right now, shaving is a pain in the neck. So
Yeah.
have fun
I
with
mean-
that.
Look, if my cheeks grow in like my stash does, I'll be in good shape.
I've never really had a problem growing a beard, except for when I was like 18.
Dang, must be nice. Dude.
I do remember when I was at the BI though. I wanted when I was in one of those plays, and they were like, "Everyone can grow a beard," but I was too young to grow a beard at the time. So
You know the
Right
feeling.
back, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, so- Cool. Natural bathroom break. What room is that in?
It looks like
Brandon's
the
house.
looks like the
That's
basement.
his new basement. Yeah,
Like
basement.
right
of
when
his
you
new
walk
house,
in,
I should
right
say.
when you walk in.
Oh, you
from
know
the-
what? I didn't go to that.
Right when
room.
you walk in from the garage.
Yeah, that's where the
Past
kids,
the garage.
That's
I
where the
didn't
kids
see
were
that.
hanging out.
Gotcha. That's a nice little D&D spot.
Everything
Guys,
relates
I
back
can't
to
wait.
D&D.
I cannot wait until we can meet in person again and like get this room looking nice.
Yeah, we
We
got
have all the
our
props from
our
the D&D night in camping.
Say it again.
We have
yeah,
some
all
props
the
here
from
from
camping.
camping.
I have the wooden blocks with the symbols
Some
up here.
bottles.
The bottles are
blocks.
here.
I was thinking about that today. How
The hatchets, all of that.
disappointed I am we didn't get to do that.
I don't know where the pouch went.
I have it.
Oh, you have the pouch?
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
why,
gotcha.
but I have it. Yeah.
I don't care. For some reason I was like, oh dang, I forgot it there. I thought we left it. But I'm glad someone took it.
I added our chat into the screen for the stream now.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Zach, you can't read the chat because we like strategize.
Yeah.
And
Don't cheat.
I'm not looking at the chat. It's all it's full
Yeah.
screen. You
yeah,
guys
because we strategize in there. So if you're looking at it, you'll be like, oh yeah.
should start a separate chat that way. No, I won't look. I honestly have too much to like look at on my own screen.
You can look at it when
Okay,
you
Mr.
watch this
Ford.
video back.
There you go. Exactly.
That's cool, man. Is it like where is it in relation to us? Are we still
it's-
like
Yeah, you guys are in the same spot, so it's like down the middle.
cool?
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like
sick.
today's Friday since we've been playing on
I
Fridays.
know it's still
so
Friday.
like it's throwing me off that like tomorrow is not Saturday.
Are any of you hosting tomorrow? Will I see any of you?
I'm
not. Jake? No. Tyler, when are you gonna host?
I don't know. I should.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Huh.
I
Good
hosted
to
a
know.
live stream last week. I
Nice.
feel like that's harder.
I'm gonna tell Corey he'll say Tyler should host.
Yeah, I think you could. I think you'd be good.
You'd be good at it.
Gooder.
Alright. Gooder.
Gooder.
It's just Brandon, so we can keep going.
Right, yes, you guys can keep going.
I mean, Alfoon. I will say this, now that the chat's on the screen, it's weird that Bill doesn't have a picture, and Brandon, you
His
need to
name
change your
is-
name to Deneric.
I don't understand why it is Deneric on one of our chats, but it's not an other one. Like I don't get
That's
it.
a good point.
Like on D&D and D&D.
So this is a private.
Yeah, like
so
in
that's
the
why.
D&D hotness group, it's Deneric.
Yeah, because in that it goes like based on your nickname, but this is basically a DM, so it's gonna go based on your.
It's a
username,
direct
which
message,
which
so
is
whatever
bad.
your actual username is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine is wrong too.
That's
If
okay.
you
Can you
send
not do a
me,
call through the D&D?
We could move our chat.
You
to
can,
one of
but not a
those.
video, right?
This is the only way to do the video
Okay.
through the DM. Yeah.
Tyler,
Yeah.
could you send me the graphic that you used as my
Yeah.
what avatar on this chat, and then I'll just make that my
Sounds
It
good.
is pretty dope.
You want it now?
yeah.
I just saw Danny's avatar. It looks amazing.
You.
Yeah, bro. That melee in one hand,
Mm-hmm.
lightning bolt in the other, or
Word.
blue fire, whatever that is.
I can send you that one too if you want.
Yeah. There's a bottle opener, like I think over there or
you
upstairs.
could have told me that.
Just smashing my wall.
Okay,
Oh,
everyone's
yeah.
back. My hand is severely busted up.
Alright,
Where we leave off.
so we're making
Alright,
our
so
way
we-
to the house.
Yes.
Making
so it
my
is out
way downtown.
now.
Yeah, so as we're walking, but don't like teleport us there right away.
No. It's
As-
you gotta walk.
Yeah, as we're walking there, I'll say so. All right, look. So we're pretty sure he's alone. You know, those halflings, they have no reason to lie to us or anything like that. I trust them. So he's alone, or
They'll
maybe
have
one or
servants,
yeah, maybe like one other person or some servants or whatever. But doesn't seem like it's heavily fortified. So I think we do our plan. You guys go in, play it smooth. I'll hide out by a window or something just in case something goes down. I can hop in and save the day, because you are not just my friends. You're my family. And we are in this together.
I mean, you could polish a turd, bro, but that was rough.
I feel like
Okay,
if
we already
Bourne
have
was
our
here,
plan, so we're gonna
you
go up
would
to his door
appreciate it.
and knock on the door.
Okay. So you come up to the seemingly like normal, like log cabin / cottage type of house. So you come up and knock on the wooden door. You give it a few knocks, wait a couple seconds, and you hear like this older man just kind of like shuffle over to the door, and it slowly like creeps open, and you see an older wood elf, older for like a wood elf, but yeah, like kind of like peek out and say, "Can I help you?"
Yes, cousin. I was actually here to speak about the events that I've noticed since I've been in town, and just get your thoughts and opinions on the matters.
What events would you be referring to?
Well, I've heard of some general unrest near the city, including some lost slaves and many other things.
Oh, slaves! I'm sure you'd understand that. Sure, come in. And he gladly opens his door.
How old
Lets
is he?
you in. Wood elves live pretty long, so he's definitely older than you. I'd say like
You don't know how
like
old
in-
I am.
I do, don't I? 200 something.
I actually
I
don't
remember wrong
remember.
by
Did I put that
I-
in my character sheet?
I think you did like
Did I?
super early on, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. He looks like he's in like his last stage of elven life, but still has lots to go. So he gladly lets you in, and he looks around at the other your other companions and says, what about these guys? Are they they're with you?
I'm hiding, right?
Yeah,
I'm not.
that's right.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm outside the house hiding.
Okay, so
He's out of
Morthos.
sight. So just Morthos.
out of
Yes,
sight, yeah.
this is
Just Morthos.
an acquaintance of mine named Morthos.
Morthos, good to meet you, Morthos. My name's Ellenville. Please do come in. Do come in. Can I get you anything? Are you thirsty from your journeys? food, anything?
DM,
talking to me?
is this
love
a
a
is this
drink
a wooden
if
house?
you've got some.
Like,
Is that-
is this a wooden house? Is it like made of
Yeah, it's like a log
cabin? Okay. I'm just gonna carve my name on
dinner.
the. Yeah, I'm gonna carve Denny.
I
Just
would
on the-
love an elven ale if you got a good year.
Oh, but I'm not much of an ale drinker these days. Maybe in my younger years, but I've been enjoying the finer things like the wines. I do have a fine elven
Perfect.
wine.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and he
What do you
pops
say,
open, like,
Morthos?
this-
Yeah, sounds good to me.
pops open. There's like this golden bottle, super long, slender, and just pops the cork open and pours out 2 glasses and hands them over to you. Pours like a little bit for himself, but not much. He says, "Please do sit down," and he like motions you towards the fire. Who do we lose?
Lost.
Whoops.
Bill.
Okay.
Can we move our strategy chat over to the D&D chat?
Yeah, so everyone's names are in there. Makes sense, and you can still take that window.
Yep.
You good, Bill?
Yeah, sorry, I got booted.
All good.
What'd I miss?
So he handed you like the glass of wine, and he just motioned you over to like his fireplace to like sit down and chat, basically. So he says, so regarding this events you're speaking of, I know nothing of unrest. Would you care to explain more, or
Well,
do
we
you have
just
any
heard that
more particular
a
questions?
little while back that something changed in the city.
Something changed in the city. What are you referring to?
We're new here, so I of course do not know what.
Oh, you're new.
Yeah.
Right, of course. High elf. You don't. Where do you? You didn't travel from south, did you? You came through the mountains.
Many years ago, I did on a quest of my own. When I met up with my
Quest.
friend Morthos here.
Ah, so you've been here longer.
I'm going to Oh shoot.
Sorry, bro.
What
Bless you. Gorm sneezed.
Yeah.
All of our screens just changed.
Oh, they just swapped. They all just
Is
swapped.
there any
The
way to
power.
switch them back?
I don't know how to do that.
Your sneeze.
Is it because
Because Bill left and came back.
No,
is it
'cause
that, or I also changed my username? I was able to change it to Morthos.
Oh, it's probably alphabetical order.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
right.
It
That's
is.
right.
It's okay, I can rearrange.
Oh,
Can
my
rearrange.
bad.
It's just gonna
Champion.
take a little time.
Sorry,
Takes a
guys.
little
All
time
good.
sometimes.
Let's swap over to the Elks then. Because we got.
Wait,
people
we
there.
didn't get to have our chat yet.
I just sent it. Do you want to just do it now?
Oh,
no,
you
no,
strategizing and I don't even know about it.
I'll just read it.
Yeah, we're all strategizing in chat when it's not our turn now. It's actually
Oh,
really
jeez.
perfect, and it's
It
on
is
the
good.
screen too.
And now I know
So
I
you go
don't know about
before
it.
me. That's right. You go before me, Alcoon. I'm sorry. That's you need to.
So we still we still have the second human who's on the ground. He still
Yeah.
has to go. He's gonna make it just a roll to try and like roll out of the way. Let's see how he does. He's not able to fully like roll out of this thing's like
Oh, such a shame.
kick pass, so
Darn.
he's pretty much incapacitated at this point on the floor. And the elk sees that and kind of like slows down. Yeah, go ahead.
Where are and what is the wood elf's reaction to all this?
So they are further back. I'd say probably like 30 to 40 feet behind you guys.
Okay, so we can't see the reaction. Here.
Mostly just watching. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
mostly just watching. They
Got
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at the top of the order, so Akun is up.
So you are not grappled anymore. Is that true?
He is like sword to my face, ready to attack.
Yeah.
He got out of my grip.
How close is the human and Borum to the other human and elk?
Within 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna
So you're about like halfway between the two elks right now.
I'm gonna close distance to Borum and the human, and
Okay.
I haven't drawn any weapons at this point.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna close distance and just shout. Don't even think about it, except shouting. I
to
just
the
don't want to
human?
shout on my microphone right now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
to the human.
And as I say that, I'm gonna say, look to your friend.
Okay.
And maybe you'll get out of this alive.
Sorry, can you say that again? I lost you for a second.
Look to your friend, and maybe you'll get out of this alive. And then I am going to ready an action.
Mm-hmm.
Upon any aggressive action, whether it's an attack or grapple or push or anything that this human might take against Borum, I am going to take an attack against him with axes.
Okay. So that's readied up.
That's my move.
Alrighty. Borum, you're up.
Okay. So all I want to do is I want to yell to this guy that, hey, we don't want to hurt you. We just don't want you to attack these deer or elk, whatever they are. We don't want you to attack these elk. Stand down. Let's help your friend. Let's get out of this.
That's what you can do. All right.
Oh, I want to okay. So I don't know what this word is. The way that
so
Alcune
you can
just said
you
it was
can
like
try and
prepare an action.
persuade. So, like you
Okay.
saying that, are you trying to like persuade this guy or intimidate him? Like, what are you trying?
So I'm trying to
'Cause you
do
can, like,
a
roll
good cop,
for
bad
this.
cop deal. I'm gonna roll for this. Okay, that's not good for me.
Well, you don't. I mean, you don't have to. But if you're trying
I
to like intimidate this dude, like,
I should go with intimidation. Then. Okay, and yeah, I guess if I'm gonna be strategic about this, then I should take out my axe. And is that like if I take out my axe, can I say something after that, or is that like?
yeah, you can take out your axe and like trying to intimidate him with it.
All right. I'll just say 3-on-1, man. This is not good odds for you. Just stand down. This doesn't have to go the way your friend did.
All right, roll me.
Rough.
What do you got?
That is a 15.
Okay. You pull out your axe, and you're a good deal bigger than this dude, being a half orc yourself. And you can tell he's looking scared in his eye. He's still got his sword like drawn at you, and like it's more of like a defensive act at this point. And like you can tell in his eyes, he's got fear. He's seeing his friend being like pummeled into the ground. So he's pretty afraid. With that, we're going to the elk, who now is pleased with the incapacitation of the human on the ground, and he's basically just gonna like one hoof, two hoof, look at you guys, and just like see what's gonna happen. He's not taking any actions or anything. He's not gonna charge, but he's just gonna kind of stand there. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a logistic question. Sorry, this totally ruins the moment. But
No, you're good.
So on my last level up, I got this thing called Savage Attack, and when I score a critical, when I have a crit, whatever, what is it called?
Crit.
Help me.
Critical hit.
Crit. Yeah, thank you.
Nat 20. Yeah.
Nat 20. When I scored Nat 20 on an attack roll, it just says roll one of the dice an additional time and add it to extra damage. Add it for extra damage. So do I do that like for if I'm like if it says use a D8 or a D6 for the attack? Like my spear is a D8, my battle axe is a D10. So I would roll another D10. Is that how that works?
So the way Nat 20 normally works is you roll the damage dice twice anyway. So is this like?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You guys can help me. Like, is this saying he can roll it 3 times and then
roll one of the dice?
It says when you score a critical hit, roll one of the dice an additional time and add it to the extra damage. Is that just? Does everybody get that? Is that what that's saying? Is that what you're saying?
Where does it say this?
So if you go,
It's a half orc thing.
It's the half orc thing, you know.
Like that's a normal thing. So I'm wondering if you'd get to do it 3 times, like roll.
You can roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit.
So yeah, you get to roll it 3 times.
One of the weapon's damage dice. Yes. So you would
That's
roll
what I was
3.
saying.
You'd
So
roll
your
3
crit hits are
damage.
insane, basically.
Instead of 2x, they're 3x.
Yeah,
Dope. Okay.
that's what I would say. Yep.
I threw it in the chat just in case.
I'll look
Yeah,
into that afterwards. But
Okay.
that's what it
Thanks,
seems like.
guys. I was just like, that sounds unbelievable. That sounds nuts. Okay.
I mean, nat 20s are crazy anyway, and if you're a raging barbarian, probably.
yeah, I
Valid.
don't really have a whole lot else going on, so that's kind
Yeah, exactly.
cool.
What just happened? Okay, the elk just looked at you. It is the human's turn now. He, you know, I'm gonna roll. Let me open up my abilities.
Bring it on. That's what I say.
I like these odds right now. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
That's the thing. He don't like these odds, but he's still gonna roll to see what he's gonna do. Like I would say, what? Okay, here we go. Okay, he's just like so confused onto what like on one side of his brain he's thinking, I'm a good fighter, I'm a good hunter, I can take these guys and I can bring home a giant haul of meat for my family. Like he's basically thinking like he'll be praised for this and will like have an in with the wood elves. But on the other side he's like seeing you Borum with your axe drawn and you Alkun saying like don't do this, and he's seeing his friend being destroyed on the ground and thinking he doesn't know what to do. So basically he's just gonna stand still and not take an action.
Okay.
But he's still gonna have his sword drawn, looking at you, Borum.
Okay.
So let's go back to the top, and we'll go through you two again. Alkun, you're up first, and then after you two, we'll go back to the other group.
Oh, I meant to say this earlier, but then I got interrupted when Borum just killed the moment. But when the elk looks over at us, I'm gonna look back at him and just go,
What's up? What's up? Skull.
Oh.
Skull to y'all.
All to y'all.
So are you gonna take an action at all, Alkun?
Wow.
let me think.
That was a mood all by itself, Brendan Collins. That was good. I don't know why I ruined that. Sorry.
Sorry. Can I discern at all? Maybe I need a check, or maybe you want to use. I could do a perception check, or I was thinking I would use my primeval awareness thing, my animal stuff. I'm curious, like about these creatures. Like, what were they here for? What are their motives? What are their motives? Obviously, they don't want to be attacked, so they're trying to not be attacked. But like I'm kind of hoping that like we could earn a little relationship connection happening here.
Okay. Which one are you directing this towards?
How about the one looking at me? Us.
Okay, so the one closer to you guys.
Sure.
Yeah. So roll me like animal handling, I guess.
Okay.
So is this the one that is attacking the other dude?
Yeah, he basically destroyed him.
So do you want me to do it like an animal handling, or do you want me to do it like more like a communication, like I'm trying to convince it of something? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if it's a communication thing, communication I can do, but if it's almost like I'm taming it, then that would be more like I don't know. I'm trying to get a sense of what I'm trying to accomplish.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking through the abilities here.
So let me paste my.
I'm gonna stick with animal handling, just because of the nature that it is still a creature, it is still an animal, and you're trying to like gain insight at it, like into it. Sorry if you're chatting me out.
Is this? Are we talking? 'Cause I was more thinking primeval awareness because I can get emotional state, short-term needs, and so on.
Wait, is that a skill?
Yeah, that's
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
Yeah,
it's one of your things. Okay, so
Yeah.
you just do it,
yes.
right? Basically, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were just
Unless
trying to like.
if I've attacked the creature, I can't do it for
Okay.
10. But
I'm sorry, I just read that wrong. Okay, so
that's why I'm trying to get a sense of if they're like. That's why I was asking if they're sentient, because I don't know how this works with a sentient
Gotcha.
animal.
Yeah,
like-
it is a little weird where it's like Virginia.
Yeah.
So, like, ask me, like, so.
Okay,
Like, ask it a question.
Okay, I guess I would try to communicate. I see. It's weird though because it's like simple ideas. Because I couldn't communicate words to say like, what are you? Like it wouldn't be able to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? But I could probably communicate like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Are they looking for food? Are
Okay.
they? That's more what I'm after.
Okay. So, after like a few seconds of it, just like it's already looking at you guys. And after a few seconds of it looking like not really confused, but like intrigued at like what you're like linking to it, you just get the sense that it's basically here with its other fellow elk, just grazing. Basically, it's You get the sense that like to this creature, like this is it's a rare thing to come to like the material world and just graze around. But you don't get the sense that it has any like higher purpose or anything like that.
Do I get a sense that there's anything I can do? Like, how can I help? What can I do for you? I'm trying to project like.
Sure.
Hey,
So
I'm
you,
your
yeah,
friend. I'm trying to help you. I'm here to.
yeah, you totally get the sense that it is now like the anger that you were sensing before in it is like relieved now that the danger has gone away, and it basically is just wanting to return to normal.
How
Meaning,
long were
like-
those cave mushrooms supposed to last? These things are real, right? Like we're not hallucinating them.
For all you know, these are real.
The humans.
The effects are actually 4 days later. And
You're still in the caves. You never left.
Hey guys, I gotta go do kid stuff. I'll be back.
Okay.
So that's what you get. You're basically getting the sense that like this is just normal everyday occurrence, and it was angry at the humans who shot at it. It has now quelled that anger by destroying the human who shot at it, and it's now satisfied again. But still uneasy at the presence of basically you guys, like any creature you see in the woods, like wouldn't feel easy with the presence of other creatures around it. basically.
Well, it recognizes me as a kindred spirit, according
It
to
does,
my
yes,
ability.
it does.
So-
It doesn't recognize
Yeah.
Borum and the human fighting as a kindred
Hey man, I'm
spirit,
just a
so.
kindred spirit. I'm just a kindred spirit, man. I'm just chilling. Okay. I guess that'll be my action. Just trying to communicate with this thing.
All right.
Do you still
let's-
have do you have like your guard up helping the bro out here? Or
I did not ready an action. I would imagine,
Okay.
unless Zach, you want to give me a ready action. I feel like I used.
I'm gonna
my
say that's
action
probably
to
that you
communicate.
you took down your ready action to kind of
Yeah.
speak of this
Word.
creature.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give Borum your go, and then we'll move back to the group.
Cool. Okay, so this guy's sword's still up towards me, and am I on the side of this elk that has the arrow stuck in it?
What do you mean? Like, oh,
Let
you're
me-
wondering if you can like reach up and grab the arrow out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that on your turn.
Okay, cool. So I want to walk over to like very slowly, very casually, but like keep eye contact with the human that's got his sword drawn, and just say, "Respect is earned," and go grab the arrow, pull it out, and just point it at the dude that shot it at the deer.
Okay. You leaving his eyesight, not his eyesight, but basically what I'm trying to say is he's gonna take an opportunity attack. You like
Okay.
walking away and like moving towards this deer and like basically like giving it care. It just enrages him enough, like just over the threshold to where like he was like so balanced on to whether or not he should fight
Yeah,
or not
we were-
fight. But you like caring for this deer.
I rolled a
It's basically
15 last time. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's basically throwing him over the edge. So he's gonna take an attack at you with his sword.
Okay.
And
So
he's
is that
gonna
do I make a saving throw or what do I do?
No, it's just me. Does a 19 hit your armor class? I'm assuming yes.
Is it
since
yeah,
you're-
I'm a 15. Yeah.
Yeah. Since you're barbarian, so he gets.
Doesn't your
to-
armor class go up by like 2 or 3 if you're not wearing pants? I think I saw that on there.
I already figured that in. Thank you. Though.
Okay, I didn't want you to miss out on those extra that
Okay,
extra bonus.
he takes a nice slash up at your back. He hits you for 8 damage. With his short sword. That's all. Like it's not his turn, so he doesn't get to go again. But that's basically the
So
end of
just
your
as a
turn.
free action, I'm just gonna look at him and be like, wrong choice.
Okay. He's intimidated. He's
Am
intimidated,
I
but he
still-
really want like he's
Am I
thinking
able
like
to
he's
say
it.
Anything, even though it's not my turn right now, am I able to say anything in response, or I gotta wait?
You can say something because you only took a movement.
Okay, I don't want to actually say anything. I just want to. Well, not to him, not to Alcoon. I want to say, let him be. What I want to do though is I want to take the blood from my back and just put it on my face.
Okay. Okay, Borman now has a nice blood
Nice.
drippings covering his half gray face.
Thank
Alright,
you.
let's go back to the other group. He has invited you, he being Ellenphil, has invited you around his hearth. He's given you his fine elven ale, wood elven ale.
Zach,
And
I
so-
am, just so you know, I am preparing in a spell just in case.
Okay.
Just in case.
Wait, you're outside though.
I'm outside.
Okay.
But I'm outside, but I can hear and see what's going on.
What are you preparing?
What spell am I preparing?
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to actually name the spell?
Yeah.
So I have to decide right now what spell I'm doing?
That's kind of how it works.
All right. Glen Ellis is
I'm
going to get
gonna-
mad at
I'm-
me, but I'm preparing
I'm
burning
putting a
hands.
weapon.
Burning hands, okay. You guys don't like this log cabin on
I'm preparing
fire.
burning hands.
Okay, I'm gonna make a perception check. Specifically, here's what I want to know. I want to know: do I see any halflings, even anywhere around?
Okay.
Men, women, otherwise.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be a perception check. You would just
Oh, okay.
see.
Just look
You
around.
don't see anybody inside the house currently.
Okay, I want to do a perception check to see if
Okay.
there's anything suspicious about this wine that was given to me.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
Sorry, where's? I can't find perception.
This is why you don't
Oh,
need real
that-
dice.
it doesn't matter. It's inconsequential. Let's just move on.
Okay.
It's a 12.
This is like the most delicious wine you've ever tasted. Tyler, you're really quiet.
I got a 20 on my perception check.
What are you checking? Same
Just
thing?
If there's anything wrong with the wine, yeah. Just
Okay,
if it's normal.
Yeah, you know fine elven wines, and this to you seems beautiful.
Okay.
Smooth.
What's his name again? I forget.
Ellenphil.
Let's say, cousin Ellen Phil. This is some of the best wine that I've ever had in my life. We need
Cousin.
to share another glass. And I like
He says,
go over and
"Oh."
I just start pouring like
You pour it
I
yourself?
just keep pouring into his glass. And I just
Oh,
keep,
okay.
like,
And
filling it up.
I say,
He did only pour himself
Yeah.
a small amount.
I put like
okay.
a ton. I just keep pouring it. I'm like looking at him like
He says, "Oh well."
and
Coming
as
from a
he's
high
doing
elf,
that,
it's a high honor. This is fine wine. Yes,
and then I
must,
stop
must
when
admit.
it's like three
He
quarters.
says, "Good,
three
good."
quarters
And he,
full.
and then
he takes a little.
as that's happening, I just interject. I just butt in and I say, Ellen Phil, I have been in search of a small helper.
Small help. Do you mean the halflings?
Hey,
Surely you've seen the market.
real quick,
in town?
Borum, we moved the strategy chat over to the D&D text channel.
Just so that it's not all on the screen.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Well, I assume.
You guys were both texting each other from
Um,
different channels, so I just want to make sure you're in.
It's so the name, yeah. And so on the stream, the names are still like.
Our character
Accurate.
names. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you put on the screen. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can put either one, but the other one didn't have our right names.
Got it. I was able to change my name.
Yeah.
Anyway, either way, but so I'm gonna say I say Ellen Phil, yes. We did see the markets. Unfortunately, the quality was not what I was looking for. And word has it, you're something of a scientist or researcher. Maybe scientist is not a word that we use in fantasy world, but that you perhaps employ some of the more intelligent helpers.
Oh, of course. Well, the helper's intelligence, that doesn't matter so much. It's my intelligence. That's the real. You see, I am an arcanist. Did they tell you this in town?
Yes, but
to the
certainly,
Arcanist,
Ellen
and I raise
Phil.
a glass and wait for him to raise his.
A man.
He raises his glasses.
But certainly, Ellen Phil.
He takes a nice chug.
A man of your eminence and brilliance cannot merely exist with a lesser being without some of your intelligence rubbing off on them. In my mind,
He says,
your helpers would be of premium value. Do I need to roll persuasion?
Sure. Are you actually trying to buy a helper?
I'm trying to see if yes.
Yeah.
As far
roll me
as you
persuasion.
know, DM.
Yeah.
As far as you
That's
know,
what he's
yes,
trying
I
to
am.
do.
I honestly haven't read at all, so I have no
Okay,
clue what you guys are trying to do. So yes,
Yeah.
roll me persuasion.
Oh, jeez, that's 14.
So he at this point has had enough elven ale to like be in a little like loopy mindset, and he says, if it's halflings you're looking for, and if the markets didn't suit your needs, I might have something you're looking for.
Well, might I take a look
Just something
at...
you're looking for. And I raise the
You
glass
have?
again.
He says, no, I think I've had enough.
Okay.
You got to look disapprovingly at him,
Yeah.
so he feels like you got yeah.
Ellen Phil,
you're
I
gonna
please,
know
please.
the
when,
high elf?
in my
know.
younger days, I would have.
I know when two old pointy-eared cousins want to talk of the days of yore. I'll just
Days
go
of
and
yore.
talk to some halflings. Just point me in the right direction.
Oh, I mean, the right direction would be the markets, but like you said, you didn't find any one of your needs. I mean, usually they're quite good. I found some. In fact, I just sent one there recently. Was she not? She was not of suit for you.
Listen,
Well, if she
I'm
wasn't
gonna
good
shoot
enough
straight
for you,
with
I'm
you.
sure she wasn't good enough for us. We're
tell you that.
absolutely on the same level.
She
My brother
refused to meet my demands.
well,
I do
Ellen
not know
Phil,
what you mean by
here's
that.
the other thing. I'll shoot straight with you.
To meeting your
Um,
demands.
Have
We
you
may-
been like actually drinking this whole time with him?
I have not.
Okay.
Other than the initial sip. So I'm going to shoot straight with you, Ellen Phil. We may have spent a little too much time at the where were we? What was the name of that like tavern?
Yeah.
Which one?
The
in
one
here in
we
Faerun?
yeah.
It's the Hustling Pig.
Okay. We may have spent a little bit longer at the Hustling Pig than we should have, and we may not be welcome back to the markets. So, for convenience sake,
Well, are you looking to buy a halfling from me? I mean, surely I could go to the market and find him. And you can tell he's having like this internal conversation with himself. And it's mostly like a drunken conversation in his head, but he's still kind of like rambling about out loud. And he's saying like,
okay,
on one
sir.
sense, she's
Well-
not great, but on the other sense, I could make gold. She's also been useful.
While you sort that out in your mind, I really need to use the ladies' room. Which way is that?
He says, he leads into you, Glenn Ellis. He says, that's a lady?
Isn't she beautiful? I mean, horrible.
Quite. And he raises a glass to you. And
Yes.
And
And then
start
I reach
laughing.
over while he's drinking,
outside.
and I like tip his glass even farther back.
I start laughing from outside the window. I immediately,
Jeez. Did you,
immediately shove it back
did you
down.
hear something outside?
No, it's probably the wind. You know how it's windy.
Just the
now.
wind. Just the wind.
Yeah.
Yes, just the wind.
So what
Just
news?
the-
Yes, ladies' room. Ladies' room is down the hallway. You'll see it. You'll find it. You'll just follow your nose.
Okay.
Scary. Now,
So
is Eileen? with
okay,
you
so
guys,
can
by the way?
you describe the
She stayed
layout?
back at. Eileen stayed back at the hustling pig this whole
Isley?
time. She's still
Isley.
Isley. Yeah, Eileen.
Brenda.
Brenda?
Just repeating names. Karen. She's all Karens.
Okay, can you give me a description of the layout, because I do not need to use the restroom, but
Yeah, I
since our
figured
boy
that.
is feeling good, I'm gonna take a look see.
A little hut. Yeah.
While he's doing that,
Sure.
I'm just gonna make like Elvin type conversation to keep him
Mhm.
busy. Does that make
Occupied.
sense? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. He's more than happy to like entertain
Yeah.
that
So
with
we're
you.
just
High
talking
elf.
like Elvin culture.
Culture,
and,
yeah.
How
Fine
beautiful
wines.
the women are, and
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
we don't have our place
Okay.
enough in the world. I could go on.
So Morthos, yeah, the layout is basically a giant rectangular cabin with like one hallway leading out the back of the cabin, and in this hallway on the left is like the restroom or whatever, and then further down the hallway to the right is a door. You're not sure what it leads to.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, and I'm acting sort of like I'm trying to figure out what's what, but I'm going to kind of miss the bathroom door and head
Mhm.
to the end.
Sure. So at this point, he can't see you anymore. So
Okay.
he's like basically for him out of sight, out of mind right now. So you're gonna head to the end to this door. Yes.
Yes,
Okay. What are you
I'm
gonna
going to put my ear to the door and see if I can hear.
Sure. So you hear basically just like shuffling around. No voices or anything like that. That's it.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going
By the-
to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was to say, by the way, this is me in character, just sitting outside the window, like shooting like one little tiny fireball, catching it with the other finger, and then catching it there, and hoping that I don't drop one and light the cabin on fire.
So I don't know why it doesn't play automatically, Brandon. Yeah.
I
That's
don't know.
me.
Discord's weird with gifts.
Goodness.
So I'm. Oh, you know what it is? I have two different things. So can I like, how is the door locked? Is there a latch, a handle? Is it something I can kind of push quietly open?
So there's no latch on the door. Do you try to like turn the knob and open?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to turn the knob and open.
So it does like kind of jam up halfway through the turn, and it like doesn't let you like it feels locked to you basically.
It feels locked. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to knock lightly on the door.
Okay, you knock lightly. You hear the shuffling kind of like move louder and louder, and you see like two little shadows basically underneath the door. You don't hear anything though.
Okay.
Besides that.
I whisper, Cora.
You
I'm
hear
here
a gasp
with-
behind the door.
Cade sent me.
You hear like
Can
a bigger
we-
gasp.
Can we talk?
You hear.
Zach, can we hear a really girly gasp from you?
You.
Oh,
Do you like the
Jake, this is
anime
your
one?
chance to get back for all those audio memes he made of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wait, did he send the?
He did it. Oh my gosh, you guys
Oh,
are
so
such
this
a
group?
treat for later.
Oh, I'll find it.
It's so good.
Sorry. So you hear a voice similar to the girl voice you heard before, like not the same voice obviously, but it says Cade sent you? How do I know this is true?
I mean, we did discuss this plan, right? And the discussion was that I would do the thing, even though we didn't say it out loud.
Yeah.
what I'm trying to make the case for is that I have the letter because we discussed this whole plan ahead of time, even though we didn't say it. I don't know if that's fair. I'm
You
saying
don't
I
say it
have
out. If you, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
fine
the
with me.
letter. I have the letter. This was,
No, that's cool with me.
decided. So, how do you know that Cade sent us? I mean, I don't know how else would I know that your name is Cora. How else would I know that your brother Cade Bogsworth sent us?
He could have told you, and she like kind of like the word "he" sounds like disgusted.
Okay, so here's the thing. Crap, what was the name? Did we ever get the name of the other girl? We didn't, right?
You did not.
Okay, Cora, here's what happened. Me and my friends, we met your brother several weeks or days ago. I don't remember now. He asked us to bring a letter to give to you. I have that letter with me.
You
We
have a
went
letter
to
from
the-
my brother?
Yes.
She says, please hand it to me. Pass it under the door. Anything. I need to know it's true.
One moment. I will do this. We went to the center of the village. We spoke to 3 halflings who were being sold by the wood elves. We rescued them from the city. They told us that
What
you
is
were
she,
here.
12? I don't
We
understand.
let them go. We let them go. Do you need to be rescued? Because we can rescue you, and I would really love to murder this guy.
Of course I need rescuing. All the halflings here need rescuing. We're all enslaved. This is madness.
From the other room,
We
you
were-
hear me go, "Yeah, humans are gross."
Okay, I'm gonna,
He says, ah!
Is he a pirate now?
Yeah, he's just slowly getting like.
I've heard that happens when
Cora.
you're drunk.
Cora, I want to slide this letter under the door, but if you don't unlock this door at some point, it's going to be very hard to rescue you.
You immediately hear the latch unlock on the door.
Okay. I'm going to open the door, and I'm leading with the letter. I'm opening the
Like
door.
the letter's like poking in.
Yes.
She grabs it quickly and then slams the door back shut, but it's still unlocked.
Okay.
And you hear
Okay.
just like the unfolding of paper.
Okay.
And you assume she's reading the letter. Which I hold on. I'm amazed that this group of people did not read that letter. I'm
Yeah,
actually
I'm going to
amazed.
say, and that's what, and I'm whispering, I whisper that to her. I say, Cora, he swore that we not read the letter. I don't know what's in the letter.
She
but I would love to know if
I
you could
believe
tell
you.
us.
This is his insignia on the wax. I believe you.
He said
And,
we'd
like-
get paid extra, and we'd get extra XP for finishing the quest if we didn't
Doesn't
open
someone
the
have
letter.
mending? So you could have looked at it and then
I do
mended
have
the
mending.
thing back.
You did, and that's what you brought up when you first got the letter,
Yeah.
but it just
Oh,
never
gosh.
happened. And
Totally never did.
I'm
Well,
amazed that that never
I was
happened.
weighing the pros and cons of it.
Yeah. Okay. With that, let's move to the other group.
Also, who's to say we can't read it after she's reading it?
Sure.
Yeah. No, you absolutely can. I'm just saying, I'm amazed you delivered the letter
Let's say,
without.
yeah, we can just kill her and then read the letter.
Oh, dude,
You delivered the
letter
man.
Without reading it, murder the recipient so that you can read it.
Denny jumps in the living room, burning hands, burns the house down.
And then I spend
you
the
said
rest of the night putting it all back together with mending.
Are
One
we-
board
are
at
we-
a time.
Who are we jumping to? The other guys?
Yeah. Let's jump
with
to the
Ellen's
other crew. No, sorry,
Or
the Borman and
Okay.
in here. Trying to like split time equally.
Tight.
Jump through the window. Jump, do it!
Can you just,
So what are you guys doing?
can you remind me the? That's a good point. Can
Oh,
you
sorry.
remind me-
So we're still in initiative order, and we're back at Alkun's turn.
Yeah.
This human just attacked Borum. Alkun, you said bad move, basically, and that's where we're at.
All right.
Hey.
Go
You
ahead.
brought up a great point. Let me just say, Alkun, I can't think of a good reason not to get after him. Right?
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing. Maybe the elves will.
One note is I asked Zach what the elves' reaction were, and he kind of said that they were pretty indifferent and they were just watching from afar. If they care, they would have jumped in, right? Like
I
they're
did
only
say
30
that,
feet
yep.
away. They're only 30 feet away. They would have at least started running towards us.
Yep.
So
I think they were indifferent when the humans were attacking their like sacred creatures. I think if
That's
we
true.
got involved, it might be a different different scenario. Which,
That's a
to
good
be
point.
clear, I'm not saying is a reason not to. I think Alkun wouldn't care that much.
okay. As
But-
long as you're reading Borum's indifference to being attacked.
Sure.
He could do whatever he
Oh,
just
it's
did
so
4
windy.
more times, 5 more times, and I'm okay.
It's so windy.
Sure.
Dang.
You hear that?
I didn't until I took my headphone off.
What
Sorry.
is it raining?
It's super windy.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, it's real windy.
Crazy.
It's real windy at my house too. I'm so far away. I mean, if you, yeah, I could handle not attacking. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, let's do the indifference thing then.
okay, all right.
Do you want
I
to?
am going to draw my weapons and ready an attack. So the one human, is he like toast, like dead, or is he?
He's
just
dead.
incapacitated?
He's dead. No,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
dead. Yeah, he's toast.
All right, so I am going to ready up weapons for any aggressive attack against either of us, and I'm going to attack on that
Okay.
action, and that's going to be my
Sure. Borum, you're up. You were just slashed in your back, and you're holding now an arrow, a bloody arrow from this elk.
Holding out the. That's right. Okay, so the elk's cool. What is the elk like doing now that I took that out of him? Is he mad at me or what's
No.
the deal? No.
Not mad at you,
He
just
knows,
kind
like, I
of
was trying
standing.
to
He knows.
help him?
Yeah. He's
Cool.
sentient enough to understand that.
Okay.
You chill.
He chill.
Okay. So I have this animal handling deal.
Could have had more if you had a ring, but just kidding. Just kidding.
Ouch. Rub salt
Sorry.
in that wound.
Y'all don't even want to go there right now. So listen, I'm going to take a chance here, and no, I'm not. This is exactly what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to point that arrow at him just like I did again, and I'm just going to yell it louder. Say, "Respect is earned. You have one more chance."
Okay.
And I'm pointing that arrow just like a school teacher way, like a ruler, like I would point at his face, like trying to learn this kid.
Roll me intimidation.
Okay. $17.
Ooh, okay. Like at this point, all three of you are just like in a line, basically staring at him. Like before, it was like kind of discombobulated, but now like he gets the sense that he's in deep doo doo.
Outgunned.
He
Yeah.
toast.
He's not
pretty
like
much.
pissing down his leg, but he's
Yeah, he's
upset.
just like he's shaking. We're coming up to the elk.
shook.
Yeah, he shook. The elk is gonna basically like mimic what you did almost without speaking, and just kind of like step forward, like in front of you, and just kind of like puff his chest up at this human, and basically saying like, "Don't try it," pretty much.
Hi.
And that's
Oh,
just
man.
gonna like add up the intimidation against this dude. It is now his turn.
So when the elk steps up,
hmm
and then we're like all three of us, we're gonna be like, yeah, we're together.
yeah, exactly. It's basically like a line of you're all together. I'm gonna roll for him. See how stupid he is. All right. He takes one look at you three. Like after he sees you, Borm, like point the arrow at him. You're huge. He sees the elk just kind of like puff his chest up and realize like this thing's huge. He just watched it pummel his friend to the ground. And then he sees you, Alkun, who's also huge. He just takes one look, kind of like shifts the other way, and just starts booking it. He's running. He's running. So that brings us back to the top. Alkun.
Rick, I sent you a message.
Oh my gosh, guys,
What?
in the chat. Thank you.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Just making sure that okay.
I won't play it on the stream. I'll play it
Thanks.
later.
So
What is
here's
it?
Sorry.
This
here's
is
the
what
funny
it
thing.
is. Yeah.
No, it says
That's so
so good, so good. There was a worse one, but I felt bad, so I didn't say.
Oh, come on, dude! You sent us that, but you wouldn't send us a better one?
Yeah, I felt too bad.
Well, that's
I just
friendship right there.
I quietly deleted it and it's gone.
Hey,
Respect, man.
Jake, you want to send me that audio file later?
Where Is
Top
it
of
in
the
a-
order. I am
Yeah,
gonna
so-
use my weapons,
Oh.
so I'm done.
She's
I'm
right.
not
Okay,
fighting
so we're
anymore.
gonna, if Borum, if you do the same thing, we're gonna call end of the initiative, unless you wanna like attack him.
So you're saying sheath the weapons?
If you want to attack, you still can. He's still within range for you to like spear him or something. But otherwise, we'll be
Oh.
out of initiative.
No, I'm done.
No.
I just want to.
Alright. Yep.
I want to pet the elk at some point.
I know,
Yeah,
seriously. I
yeah,
want to
yeah,
like,
cool.
I want to
Denrick
like
was
so-
sending you a
to
message in chat.
communicate with them later, or like
I wanna
call
get
them
to-
or something.
I want to know their nature. I want to understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like learn from them or something.
Yeah, we'll call it like end of initiative here, and you can just kind of like spend time with these elk.
Yeah.
Tight.
Just chilling with the elk, bros.
Super
Chill
weird.
with some elks.
So you said you said end of initiative. Can we loot the pulp of a man that's on the ground?
Valid.
You sure can.
Oh no.
Cool. Is that
That's me.
okay?
I'm playing a song right now that's called "Jokes on You," so just keep that. in
Very
mind.
appropriate.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's go back to the other group, and we'll finish up. We have like about 5 minutes. I want to end before 10, just for people's
Okay.
sake. So let's go to the other group.
All right, so I want to look to see if there's like a back entrance, like a just in
Okay.
case something goes down.
If
You know
you
what I
know
mean?
what I mean.
Oh, I can't find my Discord. Oh, there it is. Jeez, too many tabs open. Okay, you want to look for a back
Can
entrance?
we can we high five? Is that a thing we can do?
You're on this side for me though.
Yeah, it's opposite. You gotta go the other way.
Go the other way.
No, you go the other way, Jake.
Yeah, Jake goes the other way, and then Brandon go the other way.
Now Brandon go the other way.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, so hold on. I go this
Yeah,
way.
there we go.
Perfect, right there. Go
Do
all the way
it.
to
Keep
the
going.
end
Keep
of your
going. Keep
screen.
going. Yeah.
This just looks like I'm
like you're
trying to
holding
grab
hands.
Tyler.
Brandon, give me a high five. I'm both. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It looks real weird
What's
on
up,
the
Tyler?
stream, but
What's up, Tyler?
I'm on your right in my
I
screen.
regret this decision.
Me too.
There's no one. There's no one to the left of Bill on mine. So he just like reached into the abyss.
Okay, Alcoon, sorry, Denrick, roll me investigation.
Investigation. That is what's my bonus?
Now the song's called Lurker, so
15.
Okay, Alcoon, Denrick, I keep saying Alcoon.
Wow, again, that's a perfect name.
Jeez. You slowly like make your way around this log cabin. It's not huge, so you have time to like walk around and like search pretty in depth. And you definitely notice one section of the grass beneath you that is more bouncy, or more like hollow. Than the rest of it. It's not like so firm where you like take a step and it just kind of thuds. It's more like you hear like a hollowness to it.
I'm going in.
What are you going? What are you doing? How do you go in? It's just grass to you.
I mean, I notice it. So
Yeah, you
like
notice
I'm
it.
gonna, you know,
Okay.
I'm lifting it up or whatever. See, there's like
Yeah.
a door or something.
Yeah. So you immediately realize that you start like peeling away at this like grass. It doesn't look like anything's been moved in a long time. And there's a handle to a door that heads underground, not into the house, but more like underground.
Not into the house.
Right.
So maybe I wait.
So yeah, as you like pull it open, you see these like steps, dark steps heading down, pretty much into the ground underneath the house, not into the house itself.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off on going down there though. I know it's there, but I'm going back to my hiding spot by the window
Okay.
still, just in case.
Are you gonna close it up or anything? You're just gonna leave it open, like?
Yeah. I'm gonna close it up.
Okay.
But I know it's there, so when we're done, we're gonna go back.
Okay. Cool. You're back, and let's go back to the other two, Morthos and Clunellus, and we'll finish up here. Do whatever you guys want to do.
So I want to know. I'm basically waiting for her to read the letter from Cade, and then either let me in the room or like
Sorry, I lost
Repeat
you at
that,
the end.
R2D2.
I was asking. I had asked her before. I had said like I really want to know what's in that letter. Like,
Oh,
we
okay.
respected Kay's wishes, but we've risked a great
Got
deal to
him.
bring you this letter.
Okay.
And I will break you out of here. We will get you out of here.
Okay. So you wait a couple seconds after you slip the letter through, and you hear eventually the knob kind of turn, and you see the door like slowly creeping open, and you see standing in front of you a halfling female, whom you're assuming to be Cora, holding the letter in her hand with the envelope kind of like thrown down on the ground, and her eyes look like wide, and she's pretty scared. But that's what you see.
What did it say, Cora?
She says, it doesn't matter what it says. My brother's just, he doesn't get it. Please, you said you would help me out of here. Will you?
Yes, but is there anything in this room I should see? I want to look around the room.
Yeah, you look around.
Is this her
Sure.
room? Is this the research room?
Yes,
Like, what
sure.
can I get a sense of?
You get the sense that this is definitely his research room. There is a bed in there that you assume that Koro has been staying on. There's another empty bed. You assume also for the halfling, smaller than like a typical bed. And then around that you see tons and tons of ebonstone laying around.
Okay, I'm gonna grab all of the Ebonstone.
It's like so much that you can't like. It's not like grabbing it and stuffing it in a bag. It's like piles, like piles
Okay,
here,
gotcha.
piles there. There's yeah.
Okay.
Plot twist.
Bam. Let's end with that. Let's give out
Okay.
loot to the two who.
I'm just throwing
got
it out
loot.
there. Is it worth rescuing the girl or learning more about Ebonstone?
Yeah, I mean, I think this does kind of change things.
Isn't it possible to do both?
I'm just saying that guy's not going to be interested to help us if we have stolen his property.
Yeah, I'm
People
actually
are
thinking.
property. Okay, Alcoon?
I would say the only reason I didn't go down that trap door, like, is because I didn't want to have to do like 3 different, like, okay, we'll be with Borum and Alcoon, and now we're in the dungeon with
Now
Denny.
we're all split up.
So the two of you split 404 gold. So you each get 202, or well, I guess whoever searched the body gets 404 gold. You split it how you see fit. As far as weapons and stuff like that go, he's got classic like short sword, crossbow, classic hunter's gear. Nothing that you wouldn't already have, but you can feel free to grab both of those and sell later on. But
All right, how you want to split it?
Much gold.
Yeah, I'm good with just splitting it.
Okay, so 202 each.
2 gold.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah. And then what was the loot?
Short sword.
It's short sword.
You
and
want to just put it
crossbow.
in the chat and we'll.
Didn't I give
take
you
care of
give one of you the loot bag? I think I gave it to Alcoon before you guys left.
the bag
I
of
think
holding.
so. I wouldn't
Bag
have
of
taken
holding
that.
is
So
fine.
yeah.
And then let me dish out XP for everybody, just for playing.
Gracias.
Yes, please.
It's not going to be much because we didn't.
Hey, I got
Fight
that guy
comes.
drunk.
What?
That's something.
Hey,
I found a trap door.
I took a beating, bro.
Gonna get a little like,
True.
You all
Hey.
get 225.
Okay.
I know it doesn't sound like a lot,
I'm
but
gonna
trust
take
me, once we
credit
fight
for all
like
of that since I'm the only one who took damage this whole round.
225 each. Like I said, once you fight like the next monster, like you know how it goes.
I think, yeah. So just OOC now, just like trying to look big picture. My Morthos is not going to. Morthos is going to have like the strong urge to like rescue Cora. Also, by the way, I meant to say this, Zach. I just didn't want to interrupt you. I grabbed that letter off the floor as soon as it was clear like she wasn't interested in it. I picked the letter up off the floor and I just pocket it. So I've got it.
Okay. Yep.
But I'm gonna be like, we're gonna bust Cora out of here, and we can figure some stuff out. But like,
She's come with you, basically.
the idea that we were as a mole, something like that, I'm not. And the bigger issue is we don't have the ability in character to discuss that and plan it. So it's going to be kind of like improvising it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wanted to say some stuff, but I was like, no,
He wouldn't be
not
able
in
to.
the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If anything, my thought would be that I would try to find some other, like, a way to sneak her out of a window. Like, that's going to be my goal. My goal is going to be to sneak her out, that we don't have to like have a conflict with him. But if push comes to shove, like, that's what we would do. So
Well, that's
That's
you
what I
would
would
do,
do.
and then we'll.
That's what I
react
would do.
as our
Oh,
characters.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, and I honestly probably when we go back next week, I am gonna go back to the trap door just to at least see what's going on, because like Denny would definitely want to make sure that this guy is not secretly like a demon lord, and then run in and save you, or be like, they're good.
Cool.
But
That's fun, guys.
it was good.
Good one.
All right, I'm shutting the stream down, and then I'll send it.
Cool deal.